As the only player who spends most of his time playing the game outside the lines, a catcher has a unique perspective. A perspective that apparently leaves him well suited to running an entire team after his active career ends. Take a look around the major leagues and you'll find 7 former backstops serving as managers, including 3 new faces this year. Buck Martinez in Toronto, Bob Boone in Cincy, and Bob Brenly out in Arizona. Obviously, this is more than a fad, it's a bona fide trend. Playing behind the plate means more than just playing catch. Acting as a virtual field manager, the catcher is involved in every play, every pitch, and can't afford to be caught out in left field.
I think it gives you great game awareness. You have to be involved on every pitch. You can't drift mentally, so it's got to help you. Because you're catching, you're seeing the whole field, so in essence, you're a manager on the field, and you have to know all the fundamentals, the bunt plays. You're giving signs. You have to know how to pitch hitter. So I think that does help the transition going from player to manager.
Whether it's working with a pitcher in the bullpen, whether it's working with a pitching coach, whether it's cutoffs and relays, whether you're taking infield, it doesn't matter what you're doing about the game of baseball, the catcher has to be involved in every single play. And I think that's the reason I'm prejudiced, and I'm allowed to be. But I think the catcher, because he is involved in so many aspects of the game, he certainly, if he wants to, he has the advantage of being a manager over, say, someone who might not be involved in all the aspects.
Of course, it takes more than just knowledge to win in the bigs. Communication is key, especially in today's game where balancing personalities is as important as balancing a lineup.
You have to deal with 10 or 11 different personalities. You have to learn that one size doesn't fit all as far as hats. You got to treat them all a little bit different.
I think that some of the insights you gain as a catcher, they definitely will help you to manage. Before, as a catcher, you think, you can always ride the pitcher and let him know what to do, and, it doesn't always work out, but now they have to listen. It's a nice feeling.
A catcher, as a manager, is a guy who's been a hitter, he's been a fielder, and he's worked closely with the pitching staff. So probably more than any other position player, he understands every aspect of the game.
So catchers benefit from being involved in every facet of the game and from having previous experience in managing different personalities. But it may be a third reason that provides the key. These guys are tough. Whether it's a collision at the plate, getting nailed by a foul ball, or literally going into the stands for a pop-up. These men play the game full speed ahead, often sacrificing personal well-being for the success of the club. And when that attitude rubs off on an entire team, you can't help but be competitive. The final analysis? Well, we know 7 former catchers are at the helm of big league clubs this year. The question is, how will they perform? Well, discounting the 3 rookies, they need time to develop their squads. Mike Scioscia and the Angels finished above 500 in his inaugural year, and it seems he has Anaheim headed in the right direction. Bruce Bochy has won 2 division titles and 1 pennant in 6 seasons. And Johnny Oates has made the Rangers a playoff regular with 3 visits in the last 5 years. And Joe Torre? Well, let's agree he's done reasonably well, considering his Yanks are going for their 4th straight World Championship. So Buck, Boone, and Brenly have got some catching up to do. But if they're even half as successful as their fellow catchers, they should be around for a while.